I'm Kendra Moore with Big Number One Motorsports, and this is our operations manager, Jeff Hohen, to tell us about the safety aspects for your helmets as you enter into riding season this year. So Jeff, tell me about what are the safety aspects that our riders need to be looking at?
Well, the one thing you need to think about is at the beginning of every season, the most important piece of equipment you've got beginning that season is definitely your helmet. And it should get the most attention out of all your riding gear really as you start your new season.
Okay, so we have several helmets here. Some are newer and older. What do they need to consider when you might have a good helmet that you've had for years versus getting a new one?
Well, you've got to remember, a helmet, they may look great, okay? Let's just be honest. This helmet is probably over 20 years old, a classic Bell helmet. It looks fantastic, but it's a 20-plus-year-old helmet. It's time to retire it. You can see all the insides are falling out of this helmet. This helmet right here, this is a $900 Corsair Air helmet. 8 to 10 years old at least. You don't need to put it on your head. It's just, they look great, man. When they get this age, you need to put them on the shelf and retire them.
Okay, so I see you have this styrofoam out here. Tell us about this and what role it plays for the helmets.
Well, every helmet has got something really important. Two aspects of the helmet. You got the outer shell, which is very important. But the most important part really of this helmet, in my opinion, is the styrofoam on the inside, the polystyrene. This is a cutaway of a polystyrene liner to an Arai helmet. Really what you want to understand is every helmet has a warranty of about 5 years. The reason they have that 5-year warranty is because in 5 years, polystyrene or styrofoam, just like an old ice chest that you got at home, goes from an energy absorbing semi-solid when you buy it to, after 5 years, a energy transferring solid. What that means is in 5 years, all the moisture that used to reside in this styrofoam is now gone. So it's just like having rocks against your head in an impact. That's why this helmet is useless, and this one, while it might look great, really cool in its day, is absolutely useless in an accident.
Okay, I see that you have a different version of helmet at the front, full face versus open face. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Everybody has an opinion on helmets. I personally like a full-faced helmet. This is a new Arai helmet, full face, very lightweight, very aerodynamic, extremely comfortable. But there are a lot of people out there that just don't want a full-faced helmet. This is a good alternative to a full-faced helmet. It's not going to offer you the protection of a full-faced helmet, but it is going to at least meet the minimum safety standards of the state of Alabama Department of Transportation.
Tell us a little bit about those safety standards. What are the standards for DOT?
DOT is the minimum safety standard there is on a helmet. It's really the least as far as testing goes on a helmet. DOT is going to have your minimal requirements for safety. From there, you would go to something like Snell. Most of your US-based helmets are going to be a Snell-rated helmet. Your other safety standard is going to be ECE, which is a European standard of safety, but is still right up there with Snell as far as being the top safety standard as far as helmet goes, helmet safety. And
at Big Number One, you have all of them are DOT standard or Snell standard?
At a minimum, I will not bring anything less than DOT in. If you get caught without a DOT helmet riding your motorcycle, you will face a big fine and potentially have a bike tow.
Oh wow, good to know. So what can you tell our riders about what type of helmets we have available at Big Number One and maybe any kind of special offers that we have?
We do have a little bit of everything. We carry the full line of HJC helmets. We carry probably the largest supply of Arai helmets in the state. We have Shoei helmets. I have a small amount of Bells in stock, primarily in their half helmets. And we do also have a 3/4 helmet, which is kind of in between this helmet and this. A nice alternative to not having a full face, but also not having that cutaway there. All available and in stock, ready to go.
Well, good deal. Okay, well, come in and see us at Big Number One Motorsports, or check us out on our website at www.bignumber1.com and come ask for Jeff or one of our sales reps. See you soon.
Thank you, guys.